The Reformed teach that the sacraments sanctify. That's a key category missing from much of evangelicalism, and it's here more than anywhere else where people get uncomfortable. As soon as you say the sacraments save, people immediately, what do they think? They immediately think justification, regeneration. And the reason for that is because people have what I like to call salvation minimalism. For most people, salvation is getting a ticket to heaven so you don't go to hell. There are various street evangelists like Ray Comfort who are sort of to blame for that, because that's how they share the gospel. But it's incredibly minimalistic. Yes, salvation does mean we don't go to hell. Yes, it does mean we get to go to heaven. Yes, salvation is the initial stage of being born again. That's true. But that's not the only category for salvation in the Bible. Those who have been saved will be saved. And so have a look at some of these verses. 1 Corinthians 1:18. For the word of the cross is folly to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. Or 1 Corinthians 15 verse 2. By which also you are being saved, if you keep in memory what I preached to you. Or 2 Corinthians 2:15. We are the aroma of Christ to God among those who are being saved and among those who are perishing. And then 1 Peter 2:2, long for the pure spiritual milk, that by it you may grow up into salvation. And so there are plenty of New Testament texts that speak of salvation as an ongoing thing. It's not just past tense, justification, it's also present tense, sanctification. When we say that the sacraments save, that's what we mean. They're the means of grace that God uses to sanctify his people, word and sacrament, which really shouldn't come as a shock, right? Since we have a twofold malady. The Reformed confessions teach that we're not just guilty in Adam, we're also corrupt in Adam. And so we need a two-pronged salvation. Justification to remove guilt and give the righteousness of Christ, an alien righteousness, not one that comes from me. And then sanctification to grow up into holiness. And the sacraments save in sanctification. Not justification, sanctification.